Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and this is for the week of the 15th to the 21st, when we will see what will happen, and after that we'll have an interactive. And the first card I pulled was Believe and Succeed. So shall we find out what that means? The first card I got is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is about using your intuition. It's using your intuition in the feminine form, which is allow things to come to you, but be open to it. Hello, Spirit Feathers. Nice to see you. Polynesian in a long time. So be open to it. Be willing to receive it and just own it. And then horrible card with the Hangman. That's patience. Be patient. Things are going to happen, but they're going to happen in their own time. And this is also a card that relates to seeing. Odin hung himself from the world tree and plucked out his left eye so he could see into the realm of the unseeable, which again is using your intuition and psychic abilities. So be very strong in that. And what is behind us? The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is having our heart opening. We have worked very hard to open our hearts, to become more aware. And what's below us? The Devil card. And the Devil card is looking at ourselves, realizing that we are more than we think we are. We are better than we think we are. But doing it in a way that's honestly a little painful. All right. So that's what's below us. What's right in front of us is Temperance. And that's 3 major arcana, by the way, if you're interested. So we're going from, oh God, I'm going to look at myself and deal with it, to having dealt with it and bringing in the energy. And I did tell you last week, look after yourself really well, right? And that's why. So the Temperance is literally bringing in the energy from above and creating new life, new abilities, pushing back the old energy. And I'm going to put this on top of the Temperance, and that is change. It's a change you're thinking of doing or have thought out. It's not just sort of a willy-nilly change, but it's a change you've chosen to make. So that's very powerful. And what is in front of us after that is the Princess of Wands, which is believing in magic. And people who I talk to, who have been in the spiritual realm for a long time, are beginning to see things they've never thought they'd see in physical earth. And that is magic, and it is magical. Generally, this is a very positive card because magic can be both dark and light. Like anything, it has a positive and negative for the balance. But in this case, we're going to go with that it's positive. But the card right after it is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is that there is somebody doing something behind your back that's sneaky. They're trying to steal something or sneak something from you. But you're aware of it. And the next card is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is you have the ability, you have the wherefore and the knowledge of how to deal with the situation. And then the Three of Pentacles, which is you're going to be rewarded for the effort you put in. You're going to be acknowledged for the effort you put in. And it must be a really big one. They didn't give me a major arcana for it, but they put the two cards almost neck to neck. And this one, it means Six of Wands, putting in the effort, being pleased with yourself. Almost the same card. And then the next two cards are Justice. And the Justice, or Light Worker, I like to call it my Light Worker card. But today it came out Justice. It will become clear, and it will create a justice energy. When the justice energy comes, the magician comes out and creates, and he creates powerfully. It creates, it's very similar to Temperance, except that the magician brings in more energy and creates more so. It will not be smooth sailing this week. This is the Eight of Cups, and that is a card of having been treated poorly, feeling like you've been emotionally, physically abused, and then left to deal with it on your own. But at the same time, it offers healing. There will be a time where you do not know how to move forward, but you do. You have the magician to support you, and you do have the wherewithal. Again, you have the wherewithal to deal with all this situation. And very short this week, but so believe and succeed. It's very important that you trust yourself this week, that you go in and you know who you are. And then I have this card, the Rebuild card. It does not bode well, rebuilding. It does suggest that the Eight of Cups is going to find that you're devastated. Know that it's your ego. Know that it's not as important as you think it is. But I also know that it's to move forward. Don't just stay where you are. Move forward. Okay? Because you have the ability to deal with it. You do have the magician to support you. And it is time to believe in magic. So it's like you're in an oxymoron. Something bad happens, and you don't see the good. But the good is right there in front of you. But the good is so foreign to you that you don't recognize it. And so you fall back into the old energy of, wow, that's so bad. But in truth, you're actually being pushed forward into the magical realm. So rebuild, but not from the old, from the new. And people keep saying to me, when are we going back to normal? The answer is never. We're never going back to what we were. We can only go forward into something new. Life will never be the same. Can be better, though. Okay? Just remember, life can be better. With that, hello. And I had a couple of readings. One I knew, but the other one I didn't expect. And that's why we're doing this late in the day. But hello, everybody. Hope everything's fine with you.
Moonfeather.
Hi, Moonfeather.
Or Spirit Feather. I am my mother's daughter.
Yeah, we'll forgive you.
Well, you have no choice.
Well, yes,
You're
I
the
do.
one that gave me your genetics.
I can be just as big a curmudgeon as anybody.
Yes, but I could also call you out on the amount of times that you forgot my name, and you're my mother.
Yeah, I do that.
So you have no
but
room
I can still be a curmudgeon.
You still have no room to talk.
I don't, but I don't care.
Anywho, back to the questions. Spirit Feather says, "Hello, hello, ladies. How are you both? How was your day? How has your day been?"
Busy.
Polynesian Princess says, "Hello, nice to catch you live." D Sparks says, "Hi, E9."
What?
Hi, E9. I wonder if they meant Eliz-sha.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the way computers spell and everything.
Mm-hmm. Especially phones.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Here, mine is.
Miriam M says, "Hi." D Sparks says, "Eliz-sha." Yep. So E9 is Eliz-sha.
Okay, I just remembered that. That's kind of cool.
Maria Herrera asks or says hello.
Hi, Maria.
Miriam M says hope all is well. Polynesian, bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Polynesian Princess asks, why did Trevor B stop talking to me so abruptly?
Polynesian Trevor. Something about you scared they believe the living daylights out of him. It's like he's going, oh my God, and he's looking over his shoulder and he's running, but he's looking back over his shoulder and it's with something. I would assume from the way he's running and the kind of fear he has, your spiritual abilities are becoming stronger and stronger. And whatever it was, that scared him.
Spirit Feather says, yes, the patience thing.
Don't we love patience?
Miriam M asks, any messages from my guides?
Miriam. Okay. This is weird. Your guides, they're all wearing white. And they're coming out and they're looking very spiritual. And they're coming out in a circle, like they're coming around you. And it looks like they're singing or chanting a psalm or something like that, a spiritual energy. And when I asked whether I said, well, basically I said, you're kidding, right? And they said, just give it the way we gave it to you. So I don't know what that means. I just know I've never had anything like that. And it is kind of interesting. And hopefully you know what it means, because I don't. But they're they're being very spiritual and very okay. So basically, you're being honored because you are moving up a spiritual, energetic level, and it is a ceremony. A ceremony. It basically it seems to be a ceremony to honor you in having achieved. It's sort of like a graduation. But again, like I said to them, you're kidding, right? Because how do I explain that? So I do sincerely hope you understand.
Tay asks,
Hey, Tay.
hello, are there any messages for me?
Okay, let's see. So your guides come in, they're joyful and happy, and they just say, tell her we love her. And they're very exuberant, very happy. And I have no idea why they're so exuberant and why they are so happy. But it's contagious. And they want you to feel the joy and the happiness that they're sending. And if you're if you're still a little under the weather, I guess they're trying to lift your spirits. But basically they're there for you and they're there with you.
Brenda says, hello, beautiful ladies. D Sparks asks, Eliz-sha, how should I help my friend Kurt through his illness? Thank you. Soup.
Chicken soup. This actually does have beneficial benefits. But it also has a sense of home care and caring. And I'm sorry, not canned soup. But
homemade's always better.
Yeah. And Kirk says he does like I forgot doughboys, by the way. So if you make soup, make doughboys. So basically be there and be supportive and caring. It really helps. And when he's cranky, just ignore it because he really does appreciate having you around. He doesn't want to let you know how much he appreciates having you around because he's being a little cranky. But he does appreciate it a great deal. And chicken soup with doughboys, he says, would be highly appreciated. But I think that, and if you don't know what a doughboy is, it's it's usually done in stews. And at just towards the end, you make biscuits and you pop them in, put the lid on, and then cook it for whatever length of time, 15 minutes, whatever. You don't lift up the lid. And when you come out, you have the doughboys. And I don't know about anybody else, but I like them.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
They're very filling.
Extremely filling. But that, for him, the doughboys has more of I think it's a memory more than anything.
It's a nice bread replacement if you don't have bread.
Yeah.
It's a nice little additive. Nov15 asks, a lot of things have been missing, being misplaced, lost / broken. Does my aunt think that I'm the one causing all of that?
Oh, I thought you were talking about dimension shifts, because it feels a lot like dimension shifts. Does your aunt think that? A little bit, but at the same time, she recognizes that she's being a little bit she's being a little bit judgmental and is trying not to. Okay, so if you tell her that you didn't do it, I think she basically will believe you.
Spirit Feather asks, I would love to know anything you pick up for me generally, please, and thank you.
So there's a spot of sunlight coming into your life. So where it's been a little tense, there should be a sense of easing, because I see a smile coming to your face. And you have a very beautiful smile. It's kind of like a Madonna smile. And I'm not talking about the singer, I'm talking about the paintings. So there's a sense of calm inner peace, but also there's a look in your eye of joy and happiness, and you're very quiet. You're not moving very fast. So whatever it is that's coming in, you know to move very slow and be patient. Okay. My dog is snoring.
Yeah.
In case that you hear a noise in the background.
$7 super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Aaron Lou asks,
oh, Aaron, thank you.
Hi, Eliz-sha. My coworkers and I are starting to feel burnt out at our current workplace, and we have been talking about looking around for a better job. Do you see us moving on to a better job?
Unfortunately, I think that's a very high probability. Be very patient, but I do think when you first started talking, or when Elle first started mentioning it, that's what I got. That there would be a shift in employment. Don't rush it. Take your time. Find the right place. But I think I think you're due to have a place where you can be promoted a little faster. Okay, I do think that it's a, they like you there, and they'd hate to lose you, but at the same time, you're not valued to the extent you should be valued. You should be making a little bit more money, or you should be in a position to move up in the ranks. Okay, so yes, I believe it is probably time.
Maria Herrera asks, a message from my guides. Thank you. Blessings.
First of all, the first thing your guides say is to tell you how much they enjoy Goku. Your guides, okay. And then they said, then they show me your house, and it's spotless. And they kind of suggest that maybe don't worry quite as much about the house being spotless, because you're running yourself a tad ragged, or you're going to be exhausted. You're going to exhaust yourself if you and sometimes it's better to have a little bit of dog fur on the floor than to have you exhausted and tired and having to rest. Other than that, they seem very pleased with you, and that you're doing quite nicely. Your guides do tend to mother you a little bit, I noticed. Just enjoy it, because most guides don't.
Caitlin R. asks, if I confront Michael about him cheating on me, what will his reaction be?
Probably to lie. But if you know it's a fact, don't confront him, but talk to him about it. It's a different energy. You know that old saying, you get more
Flies with honey.
Be nice to him. Talk to him. But if it's something that he's done, then it's very likely that he's going to do it again. Because that kind of behavior is never a one-off. It's never a one-off. Okay, once that's an established. Once that's established, it just is. It's just part of your life. So, if I know women think they can't live without a guy, and sometimes it's very difficult. But if you can, go look for something
better.
Something that's better for you.
Brenda asks, any messages from my guides about this job that I applied to?
Job. I think that there's another job that's probably a little better for you coming along, if you can be patient. And it will be a job actually that suits you better than the one that you applied for. So be patient. And I could be 100% wrong. Don't go, oh damn. It could be that, yeah, that's the perfect place for you. But I do feel that something else is coming along fairly soon.
Just real quick, Jennifer Schwab says, I love your necklace. What stone is it? Is that from Hebel?
No, it's from Mexico. It's I have no idea what it is. It's a stone that I bought when I lived in Mexico, and they dyed it, and then the dye came out, but only partially. And so it's just one I had here from years ago, and I just redid it. I redid the decorations. So Jennifer, just something you may or may not be interested in. I'm making a necklace. And where did the other one go? It fell down. Dang.
Fell down and went boom.
Yeah, somewhere over. Couldn't have gone too far because I had it hanging over here. But it is. Oh, here it is.
Right in front of your face.
No, it just was hiding.
And if
well, anyhow, I'll just show you like that. See what that is? That's a manifestation for me. I did this for me as a manifestation. But I'm doing this for my daughter, but it's a manifestation for her. But I'm making it for a specific form of specific manifestation. And anybody who's interested, I am making. It will be a necklace, something like that when it's done. But this one has stones on it.
Do you want to move your camera?
Why?
I'm sure they don't mind seeing dog down in the corner, but
okay. There you go. But so anyhow, that's something that I can do if people want to a particular manifestation or particular. It could be just simply protection, but I mean protection you can buy anything. But this is sort of, I hate to call it a spell necklace, but it kind of is like that. It can be for health. It can be for attracting more money, which means if you do that, be very careful that if you ask for that, because it means that you're going to go through a series of emotional upheavals and changes, because we keep ourselves poor, and it will change you. I'm not just talking to Jennifer, anybody who wants one. I mean,
Jenny Jones asks, hello ladies, any messages from my guides?
They're happy. They're very. I have to say this. They're pretty loud right now. Your guides. They're shouting, and it's almost like they're telling people, keep your chin up. Things are going to get better. And I do know this last week has been very, very hard on a lot of people. I get to talk to people about it. I get to see it. And it has not been easy for many people. A few people are doing really well, of course. But as a general rule, it's been tough. And basically your guys are telling you to keep your chin up, and this too shall pass. And this too shall pass. It's going to be much better than you anticipate, ultimately. Okay?
Sharon Stone asks, how come MP hasn't been reading my Facebook messages?
MP is just a little exhausted with life right now. More than it has to do with you. It has to do with MP's just saying, I'm just so don't want to deal with anything right now. So just Be patient. It may change. It may change, not change. But at the moment, the energy is just too much. It's just way too much to deal with, and I don't want to be bothered. And that is the way the energy is right now for basically everybody in life. It's just a little bit too much.
Jennifer Schwab asks, hello, hope you're doing well. Do my guides have any messages for me? Thank you.
First of all, I think your guides have a very funny sense of humor. They said, thank you for taking some time off. Like I said, I think they have a very funny sense of humor. What else? So now that you're starting to get recoup and starting to build up your immunity and your system, now things are going to get a little bit more interesting for you. But they also want you to take time, have your hot chocolate in the evening, or coffee, or whatever you have. For me, I can't tell, but it looks like a mixture of hot chocolate and coffee. But make sure you still look after yourself, basically, is what they're saying. Okay?
Yasmin Fox asks, hey, what are the messages from Angel to me?
From the angels to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they're saying something about it's coming up to the longest night of the year, and and the energy has been a little dark, and it might be dark for a while. They're suggesting that you start to look for more light, both energetic and physically. That you bring it, that you pay attention to the light. And I'm thinking it's a lot of it is physical. That you want to make sure you can get probably on Amazon. You can get what they call daylight lights, which help with what we call SAD, and that's
seasonal depression.
Seasonal light depression because caused by lack of light, and I know that I don't know where you live, but I know somebody who lives in Louisiana, and they get seasonal depression too, which you think you wouldn't down in Louisiana, but you can get it anywhere. So just be aware that this could happen, and try to make sure your diet is sufficient. And they showed me a kind of nut. It looks like cashew nuts. I'm not sure. I think it's cashew nuts that you should try and eat cashew nuts. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you, but if you can eat cashew nuts, it probably will help you. It will probably help with this seasonal problem. Other than that, they seem to be very pleased with you. I hope you like cashews.
Fun fact, they're the end part of a fruit from South America.
Yeah, they're not really.
They're not really a nut. They're kind of like almonds.
They're not really seeds. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Useless, but fun fact. Yasmin Fox asks, why did the Pisces man suddenly reach out to me after having me blocked for almost a month?
Pisces are water signs, and because they're water signs, their emotions are kind of up and down and around and about. And he blocked you, and then he probably got over his snit and realized he was being an idiot, and decided not to. He decided not to. That maybe I'm wrong, and also he missed you. Okay.
Yasmin Fox says thank you. Jennifer Schwab already read that. SLSL asks, hello ladies, who's coming towards me in love in 2021? Thank you.
Somebody who likes to dance or move. Moves like a dancer at least. Somebody with joy and happiness. Okay, what else? Joy, happiness. They've got a song in their heart, basically. That's the best I can do for right now.
Next.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the best I can do at the moment.
Alyssa Brown asks, is Jose, my ex-neighbor, planning on setting me up with the police so that I can get arrested for what I did to him and his family?
I don't think so. I don't think he's got that kind of...
I don't think he has to. It feels like you're already punishing yourself more than the justice system would.
And I don't think he's got that kind of a personality.
Mm-mm.
If that makes any sense.
If you're worried about it, you could always
talk to him.
Yeah.
See if you can make things better.
Get the cojones to fess up and see what you can do to make peace.
And if the way you worded it, it sounds like you think you were in the wrong. Well, figure out why you're in the wrong and or why you're in the right, and work from there.
Basically, make peace with yourself, and if need be, with the family.
I would make peace with probably never be good friends, but you can try to make it so that it works a little better for you.
Brenda says thank you. Maya Force asks, hello, can you please tell me when will I buy a house?
It's not that long from now. I can't tell you when, especially now with the weird energy going on. I can tell you that you probably buy it. You should be in a house of your own, and it's not your end house, but you should be in the house of your own by this time next year. And how long you've been in there, I don't know, but you're comfortable in it. But it's not your end house. It's just, but it's a house you're delighted with. Okay.
Juan Pineda asks, is Mike really serious about sleeping with the woman he cheated on me with?
Yes. I'm sorry. That was very strong.
Also, just Just a repeat from last week. You don't need him. Do better by yourself.
Do better for yourself.
Be better to yourself.
Yeah. You're just
Don't enforce bad habits.
not only that, you're
Are we still live?
pardon?
No, okay, we're still alive.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check.
It's not just that you're beating yourself up. Just go through the periods of mourning that are necessary, because they are necessary, and let it go. He is not worth it, and he's being a total jackass to you, so that you will let him go. Okay, does that make sense to you? There is no coming back. And maybe in the future he will go back and say, oh, I made a mistake. Right now, there's no mistake.
Jagged Leaf Medicinals asks, hello there. I could really use some help from Spirit with my relationship with Bethany, please.
So I would suggest that the first thing you do is nothing. For the time being, do nothing. For the time being, okay? And it might be that in the future things will shift and change. But right now, you need to give her space. And you need to be kind and considerate. And when your hard feelings and your hurt comes into play, take a deep breath and say, yes, I understand. And allow her to have her space to get over or change things a little bit. It doesn't mean you can't talk to her. It doesn't mean you cannot not do nice things for her. But it means not to expect anything in exchange. But basically at this point she needs time to think and to feel and to become aware of. And so you need to allow her that privilege. And you may see things very clearly, but you have to allow her to come to the same conclusions herself.
Polynesian Princess says, rebuild from the new.
Yep.
D Spark says, thank you for the reading.
You're welcome.
Kosha W asks, hello, what messages do my spirit guides have for me? What messages do my spirit guides want me to know? Thank you. I got there eventually.
How valuable you are. They really want you to know that you are a valuable part of your life, but of other people's lives as well. They want you to know that how valuable you are, and I would take that as a blessing, because not everybody gets to realize how valuable they are, how special they are, how much they have the right to be in this, be and do. So be valuable. That's not, you can't just be valuable. Okay, I take that back. Examine your energy. Recognize that your energy is beautiful and wonderful, and that you are a valuable, you have a great deal of value. Okay? And I don't know how to put it any other way. Okay.
Polynesian Princess says E9 would be a cool name. Haha.
Yeah, I like it.
And thank you. Mama B asks, is Ismail
Ishmael.
trying to get me into bed with him? If
Yes.
you're interested, go for it.
Well, only with.
Adult choices.
Yeah, I think so. But again, it's like my daughter said, adult choices. But yeah, I think so. But doesn't mean he has honorable intentions. Because you can get somebody who wants to get you into bed with him, but does he want more? And if you want more, then that's what you will wait for, and you will hang out for, right? You will wait for the more. Okay.
Miriam M says, thank you. I've been working on speaking more with my guides and practicing affirmations.
Yeah, that's good.
Lori Dotson says, hello, sending love and light to you and yours and
Hey, Lori.
everyone. I really love Cabana Boys. LOL. Vidya Maharaj asks,
I didn't get that last.
I really love Cabana Boys.
Okay. Am I supposed to know what that means?
I'm just reading the comments, yo.
Okay. I'm sorry, you left me confused.
Vidya Maharaj asks, hello, ladies. Hope you are all great. Any messages from my guides?
So the guides are basically telling the same message over and over again, different ways. Be of good cheer.
I'll tell you after you're done.
Be of good cheer. Be of enjoy your life. So basically, they showed me listening to music and sort of moving with the music. Just go with the flow. Go with the energy that's presented to you, but enjoying it. Okay. So that's basically what they're telling me to tell you, is to enjoy what you've got and go with it. And it may not be what you want long term, but right now, enjoy what you have.
So Laurie Dotson was referencing the dumplings and soup.
Oh.
Yeah. The Cabana Boys.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't hear that term enough when it comes to soup. When I first read it, I thought, oh, cool, vacation. Who doesn't like Cabana Boys?
Yeah, well, it's a different, I've never heard of them actually as Cabana Boys.
No.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Where are we? Okay. Vidya Maharaj adds, thank you, blessings. Aaron Lou says, thank you so much, Eliz-sha. Tay says, thank you. I've been feeling much better the past couple of days. I feel great.
Awesome.
My guides are so sweet. Maybe something good is going to happen to me, and that's why they are so happy.
I think a lot of good things are coming down the pike. Unfortunately, how long that pike is, I don't know. But things are starting to change and shift.
Laurie Dotson adds, I've been through hell, but I feel I fought with all my being and I won. It has been growing pains. Boy, my intuition is on overdrive. A change has come. I feel bad for their karma.
But I wouldn't, because they asked for it.
Yep.
And they can't learn without that. And truthfully, they don't learn, they can't grow.
Maria Herrera says, thank you both. Sherry Duran says, good evening. I hope you both are doing well. Lori Dawson adds, I received my keychain. My friends at work wanted it. I said, don't touch it. Alicia gave the awesomest vibes to me. Things turned around.
Okay, I'm on live, so I'll talk to you later. If you want something, but we're fine. Drinks. Bye. Sorry, I always answer my kids, right?
Real life.
Real life.
No edits.
Sorry about that. But my daughter has a natural instinct for calling when I'm very busy. Well, that's really cool. I'm really glad you got it. It sat here for the longest time waiting to go out for you because I really hate going to the post office.
She adds things turned around the same day I got it.
So that's why you didn't get it till then. It wasn't till it was time. I feel better now.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Wow, that's wonderful. A wonderful idea. I really like it, and it's pretty as well. The necklaces you're working on."
Yeah.
Lori, Sherry asks, "Any messages from my guides?"
Lori,
Sherry.
Thought we were still on Lori.
No, we moved on.
Okay, I'm confused. Lori. Not Lori, just Sherry. So the energy I get from you is very tentative. You're sort of sitting there going, we'll do it. So, but the guides are going, there's like they're coming up behind you and they're sort of patting you on the back and going, yeah, everything's working fine. Don't worry about it. But basically, more than anything, they just want you to know that they're there for you, and that you are supported, and of course loved, and they think it's very cute. I apologize, but they think it's really cute that you're going, I'm not sure about that. Okay, so good luck. And guides have a very bad sense of humor. At least the ones I run into have. Okay.
Jenny Jones says, "Thank you so much." Astha Bardois, sorry, asks, "Hello, about anything about my guides / messages from my guides. Thank you."
What was the first part of the name?
Astha.
Okay, good enough.
Astha.
Okay. Obviously, if you know about guides, you're not new. But they show me, again, the trust level. It's like a deer in the headlights. There's low trust. I suspect that low trust has more to do with me than your guides. Well, that's fine, perfectly fine. I mean, your name, I don't recognize your name, so you're probably new.
We've had her a few weeks.
Okay.
I just always butcher her name and pronounce it differently.
Okay.
And I apologize.
Okay. So anyhow, I do see the look of a deer in the headlights. So then in that case, you're probably just inundated with too much energy, too much information. You have the choice to say, okay, slow down, little bit by little bit. And I can honestly say the slower you go, the faster you arrive in spirituality. The faster you push yourself and everything, the less likely you are to have to get it backfires when you move too fast. So take your time, be there, and of course your guides are there, and they are supportive. They are supporting you, and even though you feel like you're falling down, you're not. You're supported. Do you know that poem, The Desiderata? That's the kind of energy your guides are giving to you. So if you know the Desiderata, then read it. It will help you understand what's going on. Okay. but they are there. They're supportive, and they are around you, and they are at this point. They feel like they're ministering to you. Okay. Good luck.
Hold on. Sorry, I moved and I lost my place. Jennifer Schwab says they do have a great sense of humor. I finally slowed down by force.
Yeah.
LOL.
I laughed at that, actually. I shouldn't have, but I did.
I've been busy, but I'm finding more TLC time while building my immune system back up. I look forward to continued healing.
Drink barley tea. It's green tea with barley in it, and it's a Japanese tea, and it has, I don't know why, that's just what I was told, but drink barley tea.
Um,
And by the way, I'm really delighted that oh, my brain is getting tired. I've been doing this since 11:30 this morning. 11 this morning. I'm really delighted with your reaction to the keychain. It's a little long, but it's pretty cool, hey?
Anyhow, let's continue. Acelis L says, thank you. Lori Dotson says, new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. Tonight is a thing called Wally. Manifesting tonight, it would be very strong. The earth and water signs are really feeling this one.
Yeah.
Manifest tonight.
Very powerful.
Eliz-sha.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why I have a headache.
Diwali is extremely high energy. It's well, all the Hindu faith follows that, right? So of course, people are becoming more and more sensitive. They be more and more aware of it. And one of my clients she's got a beautiful blue sari with silver blouse to wear for it. So I told her I wanted photographs.
Maya Force says thank you. Doreen 888 asks,
Oh, hi Doreen, you're up.
Gonna watch the rest later. Can I ask for a message from my guides?
So they're very pleased with you. They're very pleased with your strength. They're very pleased with how you're doing. Then they showed me a workhorse. And you've been working really hard, obviously, because that's what workhorses do, right? And they're showing the workhorses pulling into the whatever it is that they put around the neck to help them pull. So don't stop. You still have to go on, but they're really pleased for you and with you. And of course, they're supporting you. And seems like there's some kind of stone that's coming your direction, a yellow stone. So if you see a yellow stone, pay attention to it. I don't know what a yellow stone would be unless it's citron. Citron's a beautiful yellow.
Mm-hmm. Or carnelian?
Carnelian would be nice too, but they're more orange. It looks like sunshine, basically.
Lori Dotson says, thank you for my wand. I absolutely love it. Keisha W says, oh wow, yes, that is a blessing. Thank you. Angel Wings asks, what's going to happen regarding the case that I have been going on with the detectives? Will I lose? Etc.
So the detectives will fight tooth and nail. They're doing their darndest to make sure that they don't come out on the wrong side. I think it may come to a sort of a draw, so that you don't win, but you don't lose. It's not the best outcome, but it's probably better than an out and out loss. So it's like nobody's happy, but nobody's really unhappy either. Okay, good luck.
Lola asks, will my ex apologize?
No. And you know that.
KCW asks, Emilio is trying to sneak me into his house because he lives with his family who don't like me. If his family catches me in the house, are they going to press charges against me?
I don't think they can unless he's really young and you're older. In that case, don't do it. But at the same time, I get a really strong sense of maybe you should find another place to meet.
Francesca Whispers ASMR asks, hello, will I work at the White House in Washington, D.C. one day?
Yes. So all I got was a yes.
Malika, you
Mm-hmm.
asks, will it be anytime soon that IN asks me to do it with him? Adult choices. You could always ask him.
Not her. She couldn't. Possibly. I'm going to give you some bad advice. Don't. Because it will be empty. It'll just be an empty feeling for you. You will be very unhappy if you do it with him. And honestly, if there's no commitment, which the energy is no commitment, he's not for you. So, wait until there's somebody who loves you.
Atha says, both of you are so sweet. Thank you.
You haven't met us, right? Have you?
Give it time.
Yeah.
Lori Dotson asks, I'm still lighting candles for our soul families. I'm writing down names of people to speak favor over our soul family. Light your candles tonight, everyone. Yes, barley tea is what helped me.
It's really good. I like it. Personally, I prefer it over green tea.
Real quick, there's also yellow diamonds.
Yellow, yeah.
Jennifer Schwab was saying there's yellow fluorite.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yellow fluorite would be beautiful because this looks like sunshine.
Yeah. It popped out and then diamonds popped into my head.
But that's true. There's brown diamonds, there's black diamonds.
They're rarer than regular clear diamonds, I want to say, but I
brown
could be
diamonds
very wrong.
are actually very, very common.
Okay.
Oh, look who's home.
Hi. Oh, hello. You're wet.
Oh, it's our baby.
Touch anything.
You can see she's saying hi.
Okay, so we're almost finished. Erica Brooks John says,
Hey, Erica. It's been a while.
blessings, ladies. Pray all is well. My praise report is I was hired by FedEx. My orientation will be December 5th. Praying for the best.
You're going to be fine.
Thank you and namaste.
You're going to do well.
Lola with the $5 super chat says, keep it up.
Thank you, Lola. I like Lola. I like the name Lola because I like the song Lola.
Yeah. All right. Dog is no longer wiping her wet sweater against my leg. Okay. Doreen says, Heliodor?
Could be. All I can tell you is it looks like sunlight, a stone that looks like sunlight.
Doreen adds a yellow aquamarine. Get out of my cup, you
Hey.
weirdo! Sorry, he was licking what was left of my tea.
No, he has a bit strange dog, but that's a little hard on the ears, darling. Yeah.
And she continues to say, a yellow aquamarine, received it. Gonna make a pendant of it. It feels special. The stone of a hero or so, haha.
Nice.
It's so yellow, lol. Got it just recently. This is so funny. Thank you. It's Heliodor, guys. Jennifer Schwab says, I will try the tea, barley tea. Lori Dotson says, that is a color of one of your crystals on your mirror. Pretty. Lola, I believe you already asked a question. Yes. Because you are new, we don't do more than one question per person because there are so many people.
And I get too tired.
Yeah, and if you come back next Friday,
Hopefully Friday.
Well, yeah, between
things happen lately. Fridays seem to be busy days.
And
we try to do 11 a.m. Pacific time, but it seems like a little later in the day actually seems to work better. Right?
Yeah.
So we might go to.
Well, we get other mix of people because we do get a lot of people from the Netherlands. We get a lot from
well, yeah.
Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah. So I'm going to try Thursday. Next Thursday will be 3:30 my time, Pacific time. I'm going to get Maria to come on and do a interactive on YouTube, and Maria is wow good. All my readers are wow good. She's cute, she's funny, and she's sweet, and she does an extremely good job.
Jennifer Schwab says we've been able to see your fur babies so much lately. Yes.
Yeah. they usually hide from the camera, except for Tully.
Tully, if he could, he would be up there right beside Mom.
If he realized that the world was watching him, he'd be here all the time.
He used to be called, when I used to do a game called Weave. We brought it up a few times on here, and I used to stream it with a group. And every once in a while, when things got exciting, and he doesn't like noise to begin with,
he always has a low-grade headache.
He would jump on my lap when he thought we needed to take a bit of a break. So he would just dubbed Stream Dog.
Yeah.
And Lola says thank you. But yeah, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you know when we go live. Because our schedule is not a schedule at all.
And also, we have a Facebook group, a Facebook page, and we do a lot of live screening there. Yesterday, at 5 o'clock Pacific time, Spirit Feather was on and did her own interactive, and people like her. They like her a lot. And she's got this Madonna smile, and her smile lights up her eyes. And then she comes out and says stuff, and it's very wise. And she's very young. She's only in her 30s. She's still a baby, basically. But she's really good. So we do a lot of these things. So keep an eye on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to try and do more YouTube, though. Okay.
And Lori, Jennifer Schwab says, thank you for your time and energy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Namaste. And Lori Dotson says, yes, it does for me. And Michigan.
Yeah, one of the contentious states, right? I think it's one of the states in contention.
I've muted everything about that.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Are we done?
Yeah. MW says thank you from DC.
DC was like 90% Biden, so that was no contention. I don't think any problem there.
So yeah, we appreciate everybody new and old who comes to watch us. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, namaste, namaskar.
Bye.